Hello everybody, today is October 30th, 2020, Friday evening, 45 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 7 degrees Celsius. I'm in Soho today, and I will be walking this neighborhood, primarily because I want to show what's going on in preparation for Halloween. And also today is the first day where retailers are able to directly sell on the sidewalk in front of their property. This is Crosby Street. As you can see here, one of the side streets of Soho. In front of me here is Broome Street. I'm gonna make a right on Broome and head up Broadway because it doesn't really seem like there's much going on over here. Making a right over here. Reason why I started the video from there is because I wanted to see how the side street was like, and I just left the Bloomingdale's. I needed to use the restroom there. And good note for people visiting, you could use the restroom at Bloomingdale's in Soho. Bathrooms are notoriously hard to get right now during COVID, and that's always a reliable option in the area. Now it is raining a little bit, and the weather forecast said that it wasn't going to rain. In fact, originally yesterday it was supposed to rain all day, and that was the original forecast, but by the time 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock came, the weather forecast changed to not raining anymore, but we're still getting rain. But here's Broadway. I doubt that retailers will be setting up shop outside their business on day one, especially because not many know of its existence yet. And plus, it is a rainy day. But the retailers are allowed to do this until the end of the year. I suspect that the city wanted to encourage this to boost holiday sales and to limit the spread of COVID, because indoor shopping is a little bit more risky. But I don't think retailers will be setting up shop now. It's raining right now. Soho is lively though. There's a little bit of people outside. It's also very chilly too. The temperature sure has dropped over the last few days. But overall, October, we're getting to the end of it now into November. It was a pretty good month for New York City in terms of weather, because it wasn't too cold and it stayed pretty much near the mid-60s the entire month. So restaurants got a break with the outdoor dining. But now retailers can join the restaurants in outdoor retailing. There's Lululemon. Pretty sure many people are going to be in there soon shopping for jackets if they don't have any, but I don't even see anyone in there now. Probably people will be going to Canada Goose over Lululemon. Broadway and spring. I'm going to cross the street over here. Wonder what those workers are there doing. Are they putting a new garbage can inside the metal frame? I always thought it was easy to change out those garbage pails, but apparently not. You have to take the whole frame off and then empty the plastic bucket inside. I guess it doesn't have an open and close front door. Okay, we're getting the strange now in New York City. Also, people are dressing a little bit early for Halloween, I see. I suspect Halloween this year might be a little bit muted because of COVID. Trick-or-treating is considered a high-risk activity right now. And also, I don't think many people will be welcoming guests in front of their home too much, or even decorating. I know there's one area in the Diker Heights neighborhood of Brooklyn. They usually decorate every year, and the whole block celebrates. I doubt that's going to happen this year. Only one house is decorated there now, and that's the main house. That's what I read. For it being a Friday night and a little bit chilly, I'm actually surprised to see so many people out today. Museum of Ice Cream, they have the workers in front all dressed up for Halloween. At this time of year, it even gets a little bit tricky to record because I gotta wear gloves, and pushing buttons on the camera is not as easy with gloves on. I don't want to walk under the scaffolding, so I'll cross the street. These things are a total eyesore. Don't want to keep walking on metal when there's a wet surface. It easily slip. So I'm gonna head down another side street in Soho. That will be Mercer Streets.
Where was that?
Actually, maybe not. It doesn't look like there's too much activity over there. Let's check out the Apple store, see if people are lined up for the Apple store, especially because the iPhone 12 is released now. I don't think I will be getting the iPhone 12. I have the iPhone 11 Pro already. I don't think it's enough of an upgrade for me to change phones. Yep, there's a line outside the Apple store. Apple store, they always screen their customers before going in with temperature checks. And they highly encourage appointments. Hello, 5G, iPhone 12. Some person is getting their temperature checked already. Go down there, I hear a lot of noise. Yeah, I don't see any outdoor retailing here at all on day one, and this is pretty much like retail central of Lower Manhattan. Wow, Louis Vuitton is starting to board up their windows. Now, I have heard because of the civil unrest throughout the country, just due to Black Lives Matter and also the elections, many stores are starting to board up, but I didn't expect to see it in Soho, especially because New York City hasn't really been a target for these protests yet in recent history. I know they're in different parts of the city, but maybe it was meant for me to walk down the street. Look at this. There's some boards up. It must be so frustrating for these customers and business owners to keep having to board up these stores and then unboard them. Makes you really think, like, what kind of a world do we live in that we have to keep doing this? And especially in New York City now, there's also a rise in COVID cases, particularly in clusters around the South Brooklyn area and also near the Flushing area of Queens and Kew Gardens. But who knows what'll happen. I'm sure there's going to be civil unrest no matter who wins the election. I just hope it does not turn violent and that crime doesn't happen. Maybe walk down another block, see what's happening around here in Soho. Well, I don't see any right now. Also, another point I want to make too is Halloween is known to be a mischievous holiday for many people who want to commit crimes, just due to the fact that it's supposed to be scary, and some people take it a little bit too far and do some crazy things like throwing eggs and bashing in windows, all because they think it's fun for Halloween. But really, it's a pain in the butt for those involved and are victims of it. Plus, I never really got the point of throwing eggs anyway. You're wasting perfectly good food. And not only that, eggs are expensive now, so you're really doing the world a disservice. Yeah, no outdoor retailing here, and no boarded up shops here. Ah, yes. The traffic in New York City is back on Broome Street towards the Holland Tunnel. There's a couple people here going around the intersection. Is this truck gonna make it? It looks kind of big. Then hop the curb a little bit. Oh gosh. Gee. What craziness. Well, folks, I am going to end this video here because I don't think there is much to see more in Soho. I wanted to see the outdoor retailing, which there was none. There was a little bit of rain. We got to see some preparations for possible civil unrest in the city. But if you like this video, be sure to smash the like button for me. Subscribe for some more videos like these. those honks were a sign that I'll see you next time. Take it easy.